Alright, let's get started. November 2025 League of Heroes. This is a dirt track. Going to be 1600 meters Mario Kart. Left turn. This is a track that's never been ran before. Entirely new. And you know, like every League of Heroes, it's gonna be triple run. Let me double check I have the right. Yeah, like Ricky is like so hard to train. You need like 6 green skills for the ultimate to be at max power. And I also wanted to have as many debuffs as possible. Like this one was almost perfect, but I'm like my guts is like just below the soft cap. I'm just like, oh my god. But I didn't try to retrain. Okay, yeah, the actually better S4 is slightly lower rating. I think she overall has more skills. It has a better guts balance. Better guts and stamina balance. I think this one also has debuffs. This one has more debuffs, but like less guts. I don't know if the guts is that important. Especially with the build I have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ability skills 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 speed skills. Some of them are like bad timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Better timing. I think we're missing like one opening leg speed skill. We don't have tomorrow. I think this is better overall. Oh, it doesn't even have gold acceleration. Can't even use that. Like the opening acceleration. They swapped it out to the right one. I'm trying to replace Maruzen. He's like the easiest to train, in my opinion. I could probably retrain a better S4 now. I'm a little better at the like, because I'm using a weaker deck, I don't have my own, what's it called? Don't have Guts Transcend, don't have power, you don't know Bourbon, don't have speed, Rhinecraft, so I have to like settle for the weak option. This is like basically free to play, man. Recording this list is either like a trade-in or a discount banner. Now I've also been having trouble raising the speed, the skill points too. Like I think it's the deck problem. Like, what's it called? I think if I swapped over to the power card, use instead of more cross, I use Major Alden. I have more skill points. But if you look at the skills themselves, like Alden's skills are like more for like pacers, not runners. Technically, there's like slightly better skills like in general from Tamamo, even though one of the goals you can't really use. But if I'm gonna be losing to the monsters anyway, like They take the top 3 spots. It can trigger the power move from 4th place and beyond, so that technically can work, which you wouldn't have from mid-roll all that anyway. But yeah, like right now, like the skill points are like 7,500 to 8,500. I'm like right below it. I don't think I can push it with this, because like the Transcend is like 16 skill points. Minecraft is like 16 also, 17. And then Mihono Bourbon's at 19 skill points. So we're like losing out at like maybe easily a couple hundred from the card. So let's double check the thing is correct. Runner, S4 City, red icon. Yeah, but like this, the only problem with this, like Maruzen, is that I forgot to buy the skill hints from the books, so she will have more skills than this if I trained it. Her speed's a little low, she could hit like 1950 with the setup I have. But I think it's still like the soft cap. Like this, Ricky can't hit higher than that speed. I think this S4 could hit slightly higher than that one. So, everyone's a runner. Since it is like League of Heroes, these initial races don't matter because they don't cost any tickets. So you're up to like bronze for us, all the way from bronze 1 to like bronze like to silver 1, which is 4,000 points. It's like crazy. Don't use any time. It's probably like the longest day of all the streams because you have all the extra races. So we're gonna just skip this one. We don't even need to watch that because we're like SS, right? Late start. Shouldn't matter. Let's say S4 City with 1, 2, 3, S1 Maruzen. Maruzen actually got a new evolution now, which was like last week, which is like really cool. So low stamina, low skill points can send. I think the last month, wow, don't miss this thing. Don't miss this Falcon, beginning of the month. 72. How good is like normal? Ricky, no S distance. This is maybe, wow, this is almost like quarter of a year ago back in July. I'm gonna just do it. No S distance.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。みんな集中して第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。残り400。食い下がるハンデル付き。
You know the lace, the lack of S distance such a big deal. Ricky actually did I think like everyone I have is very close to like they're very close to the upper end of I think that I can do. Retraining gonna be a little hard. They're like super low. Interesting. So 1, 2, 3. S4 Maruzen. Ricky, and how Ricky wins like totally different, but when S4 wins, it looks the same. This is much older, right? No S distance. This was from August. This is below skill points. We don't need to watch this video. Yeah, S power, no S distance. Are we even on the right track? Are you a long distance character? This girl. I don't need to look at it too closely. There's so many bronze races that don't consider anything in the end. It doesn't even affect your rank. Everyone gets capped at 4,000 points anyway. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, Maruzen's evolution is actually pretty good. I feel like it's one of the better ones. Compared to like, I think like Tower Scarlet got one, last one, the Christmas Tower Scarlet. That one was like a pretty okay medium distance, accelerated, late final, medium distance final leg acceleration skill. But like the values are kind of low. It's like a 0.2 acceleration as opposed to like a 0.4. So it's like leaves a bit to be desired. But Maruzen's evolution is like a super version of Playtime is Over. You need someone behind, but like it's like a 4-second 0.45 instant speed, current speed stability, which is like kind of insane. Let's see, Hoko Taramai, no S distance, UB1 Ricky with low stamina. The speed's how many greens do you have? 1, 2, 3. 3 is like the bottom line. That's the lowest you can have. Am I gonna lose points to this? Well, it doesn't really matter. You know, one of the kids doesn't have this. Late starting. Man, like late starting. Ricky behind the one with did she overtake? I don't know. Yeah, it's like once you lose out at the end, when you have a late start, I mean, like runners can't really catch back. You lose points. That was like to the 1 to the 2 of our character. Yeah, none of this matters though. It affects the record on the character, but like because it caps at 4,000 anyways, like winning or losing doesn't matter. There used to be an exploit where people lose non-stop to not get any ranks, because we used to get like crystals for losing. People kept like farming losses in bronze. They had to patch that. I think that happened like the very first League of Heroes, but I think they happened again after. I don't remember. It is very fun. Let's see. This is the first run the guy's doing. Made 4 months ago. 6. 6 Ricky. From 3 months ago. Falcon. I don't know if these was trained for the track. They have like really high rating though. They have less distance. I think they all did. Oh man, were these PvP characters? What is Ghost Ship skill? It's a Acer, D6, high voltage. These look like daily PvP characters. The Ghost Ship. That's like the Ghost Ship is like there to get all the points for daily PvP. When I watch this, feels like a waste. We're gonna do a short one. Well, watch the silver rank one. There's so many races. Good thing it's okay. Yeah, I mean generally like a dedicated track, a dedicated build for the track. There's no wasted skills. It's really rare for a dedicated. But they have like high stats after characters. You just never. A New Year's Mario, this guy's serious business. Oh, fuck. 2000 speed. Oh, what is Tail doing here? You're a runner. Falcon is not a runner. Might be a daily PvP character. What the hell is that? This one looks more normal. The other one has so many greens. It's like, why would you do that? I don't even think the speed skills are above themselves. Oh, they are. There's like no speed skills. Oh, you have to borrow the. Let's see. I think to borrow the power card is pretty sad. This Mario doesn't have S distance. distance on that Taramai. We'll watch it. Don't really know what the matchup is like.
5番人気は7番エスポアルシティ
Man, it's like raining right now. So like it's super cold, like horrible on my allergies.
いい足を使える持久力がこの子の
今この瞬間からゴールまで世界の主役はこの
like,
12人で間違い
Oko Taramai swimsuit, really good.
ここまで無敗2冠馬娘
Parade, Smart Falcon,
この評価は
probably
少し
still
不
the
満か
best
2番
Death
人気はこ
Runner.
の子ここまで無敗
And then second best right now is the new Transcend,
注
I
目の
think.
ここまで無敗
And then Espoir City is there. She's only weaker because the opening herself is weaker than all of them. But she has like amazing
ゲ
late
ーム
game
完了
herself.
出走の準備が整いました今スタートが切られました
These-
各馬
And then if you have the Transcend card, you can get concentration. That's like a big deal.
先行争いは
Having concentration
スマートファ
as
ル
a
コン
runner. I hate concentration, but you're gonna give me a free evolution skill from this scenario. I'll take it. I don't have,
逃げる逃げる早くも先頭
I don't have the card, so.
各馬娘が向こう正面
So we are in the back. We will be triggering the
マルゼンスキー9番マルゼンスキー並びかけ
what's
て
it
きた
called?
他の力
The Alma cost skill. There is
中
a
に入っていく
around 200 meter no overtake zone. We're gonna be entering soon.
続いて9
And people can't pass each other unless they're already like running around. I think she's like, I think Ricky's all the way. And once we get into the corners and the no pass zone is like ends, it's not surprising. They are strong. Team Carlson is probably gonna win it because the cell is like same idea as what's it called? The awakening skill for Espoir City. Oh, they're gonna catch up. Did they catch up? This is a top speed diff. Oh, we did win. In League of Heroes when he's not enough. So luckily that was just wrong. I had a feeling that was gonna be a hard matchup. Well, luckily it's not silver, but it's like the 2000 top speed is actually like a big deal. 2000 is like the hard cap. I don't think I actually hit above 2000. You know, 1900 is like the current scenario limit, upper limit, and he increased it with I think probably like 18 speed. That's 3, 6, 15. No, that's 15 speed, yeah. And yeah, speed is good for the scenario too, for digging. Speed and power covers like all the good facilities. My parents are a lot weaker than that, so I had to like learn all the different routing and upgrade paths. I think I did a pretty okay job like learning the new scenario. Cause like you don't have enough speed stuff, you kind of change the way you upgrade the tools to make up for the lack of inherits. If your inherits are like high in the one end, you funnel all the tools upgrade to the weaker inherit. August, Aurora, Northwest Distance. Yukino region, I think that's the Valentine one. Made in September, Northwest Distance, but cute. Made. Oh, this is a regular Jonah. Wait, how do you make a Ong-sun cute like back in September? It's the regular one. So like having a late start for Ricky ruined her against the strong characters, and like none of the top tier player cards will have a problem with it because they're all gonna have Transcend God's card, and the scenario link gives you concentration for that. So basically, then with the new Bourbon card, you don't even need a Smart Falcon speed anymore. And you also don't need, well, you wouldn't be running what I have, that's for sure. You're having to use the stamina, what's it called? Hollowing Natural Palmer for the Accel. From September, resistance, OG, sorry, I'm under acute, low intelligence, high speed. This is like the, what's it called? The stats, like the ranking padding build is like not good having low intelligence. 7400 is like normal skill points. Like below the average. Regular transcendent. You see like just the S distance alone puts me under acute at win. Everyone else is doing that. That's the because okay, so Tormai actually wins because she is a good character. Pretty high speed also. That's like every new scenario, they kind of like change what's a good character and not. Feels like every other scenario, what's it called, the speed parents are good. I really hate when speed parents are good. Oh my god, there's so many late starts. Good thing it's bronze, but my goodness. So they don't have edge distance. Otherwise, like that late start will ruin the race. I wonder if Cute might pass someone. It's really low intelligence. I think like you don't want to be below 1300 intelligence in the modern day. The only Uma tube recommendations like 1300 bottom line. And I think like one of my characters might be below it. That's true. I think one of them might be below it. Check in the next screen. Like a top tier team would be Onsen, what's it called? Yeah, I think the strongest team is Onsen, Transcend, Parade, Small Falcon, and then Espoir City is like the top tier. So you could probably replace Espoir with something else. I think that's the no S distance, September no S distance, Yamamoto is that from October, Evos, no S distance. It's interesting because like design your island stats were so high. I think it's like it's a lot easier to do than the Onsen scenario. Even though Onsen technically goes higher with more skill points, it's harder because the card, like you need like better cards. Yeah, with my free-to-play deck, I'm really feeling the weakness, at least for the runner deck. I think if I swap over to Pacers for next month, or even, yeah, Pacers will be totally fine for me next month on my own. It's like Global is doing like right now what we're gonna have in Japan. Like Pacers, like I have the Pacer deck, no problem. I don't know if my Soldier deck gonna be up to par. These are really low ranking characters. So low rank ones, you don't even watch those or analyze them. Because like the stats gap is so big, like there's nothing to look at. Yeah, like all the the high rank posts on Twitter and social media and whatever is like US ranks, with crazy high builds right now for the Onsen scenario. But with the current runner decks, it's like kind of hard to hit UA, which is kind of fun. Like without the best of the best, I think UA is like not very feasible. No S distance. Falcon, it is newly trained. No S distance, Transcend from September. Aqua Tower Mine, no ice distance also for September. Wow, are we like really gonna have a late start? I mean, it's got the late start powder here. Yeah, Transcend is like the normal Transcend, because the way her ult works, she needs to take the lead. I think she's okay, but for so many runners, like it's very easy to not be stable. And then the new one, Ultimate, is like it's like very similar to it's like Ballroom Helios and Anime Kikusa. It's like an early, like opening waves speed ult, so it's just easier to take the lead. And because they recommend it for as a parent for like every other run. 6700 ice distance. These guys are not as competitive. But no ice distance is not competitive. But these late slots gonna ruin. Oh my god.
みんな集中してましたね。
第4コーナーを進んで得点へ向かう400を切りましたエスポールシティ、ここで抜け出した勝負は最後の直線に持ち残り200、11番マルゼンスキー、並んできた11番マルゼンスキー、抜け出したリードを開いていく11番マルゼンスキー。この結果で
Okay, so it's like 2 more Sexo Bronze, then we'll be at fun. And then the real races begin, where ranking actually matters. Okay, the next team sort of looks real. I don't know how good Furioso is on this track. I think she can do both runner and pacer though. But this one's a pacer, which kind of makes sense because pacer decks are kind of good. No S distance. Don't know if her ult is any good. S distance Falcon. This is really rough. Like this guy's deck. He's missing cards. He's in a worse position than I am. If you're using Falcon yourself, you really want to have the Bourbon card because you can't use Falcon with Falcon. So you will. So the only way to get the opening leg itself is to run Mihono Bourbon in, but that card is like quite out of date and it has like really low skill points. And then you do want the Daiwa Scholar card anyway. So this guy is suffering from the deck. His stamina is really low. Even have any wings? Aspar City, not S distance. Went for no opening acceleration. Yeah, runners are just in a very hard spot to train for right now. Double laced on the god. It's like I am losing to the bad luck. I am pushing through with raw power. Everyone has debuffs. So it's like my only strategy to really like deal with. I don't even think it's enough, honestly. But I just bring speed on her. Speed debuffs on everybody. Just maybe eke out a win, if they grow. That one's ranked really low. When you see like someone with a UC and everyone else is UB, it kind of suggests they don't have a good deck. I guess in this case they just like didn't have time and have like a bad run. Because this deck is not that bad. You could easily hit high. This is actually a very good deck. You could hit very high rank with it, but that run went really far. This was probably July. This guy's not even trying. Stuck on July. Like all these late starts are making me starting to sweat a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't happen when we actually go into the silver rankings when it actually matters. It is spooky. god. Regular acute looks like another one of those stats like inflation build, because your intelligence is terrible on these builds. And skill points is kind of low. The deck doesn't look super amazing. This one is also from this month. Regular Aurora. Looks like a newer player maybe. I mean, they're missing a lot of stuff. And the build looks kind of questionable. Do they even have S distance? It's not no S distance. This one has S distance but no intelligence. Aurora has S, also no intelligence. We'll do a short one.
スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
ここからスパート。一気にレース
There is like a downhill here. I don't remember it being super significant. Oh, there is a pretty good downhill. Where's that next one? I'm like forgetting. Because the deck doesn't really come with downhill skills. I don't really been thinking about it. Like next month definitely there's a big downhill. C6, Taromai, C8. No. I don't even know when this Taromai is from. There's like no. Okay. I like 50s, 400 skill points. Start.
これは位置取りが熾烈になります。ここからスパート。一気にレースが動きます。
This League of Heroes really is like, I feel like if this new scenario, how concentration comes with scenario, it's like a slap in the face because I hate that skill. I hate using skill points. I mean nowadays there's like so many skill points you can afford it, but back then I hated it because it felt like a waste of skill points. Now I'm like being punished for my waste. It almost feels like now I have to face all the perfect deck tryhards who have concentration with runners with my triple runner team with no concentration. It's really fun. This is a debuff team in the last one. The wrong PvP month we're running a debuff team. The next month there's no debuffs allowed either. Let's see, I wonder if cute stats look insane. Are you from recently built, very good deck? Borrow the Transcend. Yeah, it's because cases don't have a good power card and they don't have a good intelligence card either. So then stay gold is not good, really for runners on but let me think again. Yeah, I think one of the stay gold skills is not very good. Do you want to borrow the Transcend anyways for concentration? Do you take it though? You didn't take it. What? I guess pacing don't matter as much. No S distance on this. Ricky, also a pacer, which makes it triple pacer. No S distance. We'll do a short one. The two of them don't have S distance. Oh my god, LoH start. Does only Morrigan have focus? But she comes with focus. Everyone else must not have it. The cards don't get focus. And they also... Yeah, at least my cards don't get focus. I think if you have the power bubble, you get everything. But the problem is like, if you don't have Transcend, and you borrow it in house, you get no dirt skills, which is like really difficult. Because dirt tracks, they have like access to a whole set of extra skills. So that's basically playing with like 3 sets of skill lists to use for dirt tracks. Whereas like everything else is like 2 sets of skills. Because you have the style list, then the what's it called, the distance list, right? And then dirt has a dirt list also. You get like dirt speed skills, and then mile speed skills, and then like a pacer or runner speed skills. If you don't have the cards for it. You really need to have the parents to do it. Like, I don't have the cards on my characters, all the parents have the parents. So that's fine, make up for it. Yeah, I didn't look super closely, but it looks like they don't have SD slows.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそう。
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
勝負どころ、最後の直線に
Yeah, I don't like helping out people on like the Discord with the global stuff. I only like recently learned that Haru Int is weaker than Position Sense, which was like a big surprise. You know, under the impression that Position Sense was worse for the longest time. I'm like, I don't know why. I felt like I kept thinking Haru Wit had like an extra thing on it, but it does. But it has like less overall value, which is like, huh? And I was very surprised. 71, 87 skill points, resistance, using a really good soldier card, but not for high. That's pretty good for medium distances. Probably watch this because this guy has cards. He's not a 8,000 skill point player though, so he doesn't know about the high race count in the early years. And I think it's crazy. Like, I am doing a lot of races in the junior year to push the skill points. I'm like literally hitting like that one was really bad. What the hell? But yeah, like this one hitting like 72 something still. Even on a good run with like 71. How do you push these houses? I think it's a tech. You know, using a Hollow Wing card from like 2 years ago or something, maybe 3 years
5
now.
番人気5番エスポアール
Because it's in the trade-in, you know, it's a pretty old card. The season pass free trade-in. That's all I got for like runners early game itself. You really do want high voltage because there's like no other acceleration for the mile late game. It is what it is.
今スタート
Next time, my god.
各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは一度が熾烈になりそうですね。
So because everyone is a pacer or a soldier, you know, the runner took the lead.
結果を出せるか。
Soldiers kind of have trouble in the League of Heroes format. We might get blocked by NPCs.
このままリードすることができる
Let's
か。
see what happens to the dice here.
各馬娘が無
Goku, Taramai. Pacers though usually don't have problems. But pacers still potentially can be blocked. We have a really strong pacer. Like that's my thing. We should be in the no pass zone right now.
続いてマルテンスキ
And
ー
once we hit the corner, that's when the no pass goes in.
2馬身離れて
Might be
5番手に大鉄ヘリオス2馬身
right
3馬身
here.
離れて第
Yeah.
1位かけよう一度決めて
And then like the no overtake zone ends.
8番トマートから6番一馬審査4番後方2番手に7番第4コーナーを進んで直足のことなめんなよ
Did Escort hit her in acceleration? She should have. Because like Maruzen's acceleration is a little late. Little. Gotta catch up already. Taramai is like really close. A little scary. If he does competition against Taramai, which is really you can see now like Ricky is losing. Probably losing. Look, it's only from.
英雄揃い踏み次こそ
Yeah, like
ぶ
that.
っちぎる
You could tell strong players from looking at them. So. It is a U8 too. Speed is really high. The only thing is like the stamina is kind of like low, but it's not a runner. So like 1100 is like the bottom. Cause there's like not that many pacer skills that eat up stamina. He also has the stamina. Yeah, I don't think something. I remember like they still use Stay Gold, but I recall like one of the skills like not amazing because it kind of is like might get eaten by the like the no overtake zone. Let's see, assistance on the transcend low intelligence build. I was thinking about making a Condor. I pivoted at the last second. It's like, even though Kondo's acceleration is good, especially good on this track. One of her evolution skills, the Rising Dragon, is bad. So like the final corner is like roughly where we're like this character just designed poorly, unfortunately. It's like one of her gold skills activates when she's in the middle of acceleration. You don't even get to. They need to like evolve, change the evolution on that of the skill. No S distance on anyone. And like the parent training kind of failed. World Condor. I just pivoted over to like parent training for runners. So we're already doing running.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは一度が熾烈になりそうですね。
第4コーナーカーブ。
馬娘たちがどう動くか。
And also like some of the skills were so just don't get destroyed by the no pass
ス
zone.
ピードへ行きましょう。
I just didn't have
5番 S4R7 5番 S4R7 突き放す5番 S4R7
this one is the weird looking one. Are you a debuffer? You are. What in the hell is this? That's so funny. This guy is only here to ruin people's attempts at top 82% win rate is really high. Only this was champion. No S distance on Volvo. Did we even watch this? The long one? Let's do it. I'm like curious to see if the debuffs will kill the
4番に
very wide.
ライバルたちは強力ですが。
今
He's on the inner track. No late start. That's good.
スタートを切りました
We should
みん
take
な
the
集中
lead.
してましたね。好レースが期待でき
There's
そう
no
で
bug.
す。
先行争いはマルゼンスキーコパノ
And
リ
the speed eaters don't really do anything potentially because it might hit like all the NPCs. There's a limit on who you can hit. I guess the general robbery
その後
sometimes
サイモン橋に開いて
eats
全
all
ドロー
three
奥
speed.
深いポケットを抜けて各馬娘が向こう上面に入っていきます花を奪っていったのはマルゼンスキー続きましたコパノリッキ
So we should be entering the no pass zone
0
soon.
1番手はマルゼンスキー1馬身離れてコパノリッキエスコアル7
This is a weird activation timing for
2
the
馬身
auto.
差ゼンドローム5番手には8番1馬身離れて
It's being wasted
シンボルミドル
by the no pass
1馬身
zone.
差2番そしてライス
Then
ネ
I
イ
can hit that little. Wow, why is the robbery
後
next?
方2番手に5番6番現在シンガリラ意気揚々と先頭を行きます
足のことなめんなよさあ
You only have like one pace to debuff, unfortunately. We hit it though. We only have one. I think these speed debuffs are going up. It's so funny. Like, the debuffs definitely make it so that the not less distance pace is. That's crazy.
今1着でゴールイン
Luckily it's Brock. But that guy just here too. So like, yeah, if you get this set up, you're basically knocked out of top 96 attempts. You lose too many points. It's so funny though. Like no S distance, you can still win. Let's see. The build is like. Let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't have I think maximum goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 2 should be at 15 with this deck. Missed it all. Nope. Luckily that's bronze. It doesn't matter. That guy is just there to run people's days. What a joke. So funny. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna cough drop because it is kind of hard to talk because of the air. Be right back. Alright, let's check what hero skill we get. Wow, it already is 46 minutes. Dude, the bronze stuff takes forever. Ultimate hero. Let me double check this on my phone. This isn't any good. I know there's like one hero skill I really hate. Is it this one or no? See, League of Heroes. Where is the hero skills at the bottom? Oh no, both the heroes amazing. Health stats plus 60, debuff immunity, and increase acceleration 0.1, and the duration for all of them is infinite. Wow, that's crazy. Which one is the one I hate then? I see it. Linkage hero sucks. Split hero kinda sucks too. Everything else is amazing. And then like you get 3 item uses for every item each day. Actually, what is it? Okay. I had like a mental note to set it to like sunny day if it's raining. I don't remember if I actually brought that character. Yeah, like when you have a hero skill activated, the item is free. So I can actually get like 4 per phase, which is like kind of crazy. We'll take a quick look. These don't look very strong. May beginning of the month 58 is really low skill points, no S distance, bad guts, bad intelligence. PC4, Onsen, Transcend 40% win rate, what the hell? No S distance, 6,000 skill points, really bad. No guts, no int. What's the deck? What is this? And this guy is playing with like a year 3 deck, I think. Almost year 3. I mean, Kamamo is newer, but man, that is a out of date deck. Same problem here. Aside from like Almond Eye and Kamamo, like, this deck is like ancient. They're like barring the pound card. There's no SDC. We'll do a short watch of this one because we overpower them in stats. We have like the voltage hero, so we like have like crazy higher stats. Always on acceleration. It's crazy if you actually watch the always acceleration hero skill. Like when they trigger a skill, you see them just pull ahead instantly because they hit the new house speed really. Let's see if we're gonna face anyone good. We can see that now. I think the internet actually upgraded around here. I talked about this like last time I streamed, but there were no problems today either. So they actually upgraded the lines. They've been like upgrading all of this stuff around here. That's pretty cool. Let's see. New Year's Aurora low int is the stats filling one. I know, right? It's like American infrastructure, but yeah, ever since that, like that one night with like 2-hour downtime, the internet's been really good. I checked the speed stuff, right? I actually have higher up and higher down. I was like, what the heck? I can't believe it. And it's not a Spectrum, if you're wondering, so that's why. If it was Spectrum, it's like, not gonna This guy is a casual player from Design Your Island still. Maybe this one is new. He's also missing cards. No ice distance or anything. Design Your Island. Now, even for Design Your Island, that is very low skill points. I think if I recall, it was like 6,800 to 7,000 is like Design Your Island stats. For the Onsen, it's like 75 to 85,000. 8500. I'm at sitting at 7200, so I'm like in the low end right
各馬の娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか準備し
now.
ま
My
しょう
cards are too weak. Like the bourbon card, the new bourbon card is actually insane.
400を切りま
Like
した。
it's like I think it's the highest skill point raw stats I've ever seen at 19. I think the second highest I ever seen was 16, which is Major Argon. And like for reference, like average, like most cards are out like 16 skill. Is speed tail that high? I don't remember. Let me check on my phone. Let's see. What is the tools that it is? So let's see. Tokai Teo in the Onsen scenario is 20 skill points. That's really high. That's crazy. Yeah, like Bourbon is at 19, which is like. 19 is ultra high. I mean, Taylor being at 20 is like insane. I didn't even know she was that high. What the fuck? Tail gets 52 speed. Let's put Almond Eye on comparison. Wow, Almond Eye is 48 speed in also scenario. Tail's at 52. Are you kidding? That's insane. Falcon, no S distance. STU 0 star. Dude, like I respect this. Oh my god, he has no intelligence card. This is I think this is the right play from a gold skill perspective. Get the bourbon for the earlier sell. Use the high voltage from Rhinecraft for the making. He's like this guy's insane. S distance. Who was this train? A week ago, 73 is pretty average. Maruzen. Yeah, so like the Maruzen is a weird one because like her ultimate's really good. Both of the ults are really good. You can only use one Maruzen. I chose the one with the acceleration. I don't know why. Why did I choose the Maruzen I did? But this New Year's one's also really good. They do. Also, like, you should see my Maruzen, dude. Look at this shit. I have Maruzen Key 2 right here. This is Maruzen Key 2. But yeah, like, you need that ultimate, like either or. Did she get it? She didn't even get it. So it's like, it's worth it. Yeah, I just, this guy's on a, yeah, none of that guy's good. Yeah, like, I think it's because of the way I had the parent set up. It was easier for me to train Maruzinski with Maruzinski. Oh my god, the Maruzinski's already there. What the fuck? That's competition. Oh my god, we lost points? I can't believe it. What the heck? What happened? I'm gonna do a quick replay. I didn't expect this.
3番人気3番エスポアール7
これ以上ない
I
仕
don't
上が
have
りで
S
すね
distance.
6番スマートファルコン4番人気7番12
I
番
can't look through the team like this. Oh my
6
god.
番
They have like different
9番
viewers
エスポ
on
アール
different.
7 6番人気
I think the other mode I can look at, I can click on the actual
8番
team.
マルゼンス5番人気
ライバル
The
たちは強力
2000
ですが
speed, I
混
didn't
戦
even
を
know.
期待したいですね
4番人気6番スマートファルコ冷静
Yeah, like the ultimate for Maruzen. Overly good opening leg skill.
これは一度が熾烈になりそうですね
He took the lead already? What the hell?
8番マルゼンスキー11番マルゼンスキーコパノリ
Why
ッキ
no
上がっていき
way?
ます8番
Damn, we were like struggling for the lead the whole time. S4 City with her late start is still in the front. Oh my god, we've been like behind her the whole race.
各馬娘が向こう上面に入っていきます。8番マルテンスキー
Check her
会
build
場を
right
飛ば
now.
していきます。先頭がやや速いのか縦長の展開だ。
仕掛けどころの難しいレースになりそうですね。
向こう
Yeah,
上
like
面
this
中間に
track,
入っている。
Marzin's ultimate
1番
is
では
required
8
from
番マルテン
everyone.
スキー
Only
続いて
stable
11番
acceleration.
マルテンスキー
So for me, I'm like, you know, I'll make it up with a bunch of inheritance skills. Everybody has like 4 inheritance skills.
その後3、4馬身開いて9番
Look at her take the lead.
離れて7番少し離れて5番
足のことなめんなよ。
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ
さあかっ飛ばすわよ。
Yeah, Marzin has the coolest
11番マルテンスキー
the street racing, the reference. Okay, you and one character on release too. She got her awakening skill last week. It's actually really there's definitely like a Marzin favoritism, I think, in the staff. Not because of the character design, I'm guessing. Yeah, but like last time we got like evolution skill that I remember was like Christmas. Like, it wasn't really the Christmas that was spell. It's like not as good as a self skill. It was like a 0.2 and not a 0.4, and so a lot of the tube was a little disappointed. It was not strong. Yeah, we like lost points to this guy. 2000 speed, and none of that stuff's uncapped. 67, 65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This deck gives what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it should be at 15, but like missing 2. Like Marzin, unfortunately, like one of her gold skills is one of the skills that Minecraft gives. So she only hits like what? No. Yeah, she only hits 14. I'm counting this wrong because I have like 15 on my characters, and then so there I should be at 16 gold skills. There's so many gold skills now. I'm like having trouble like because everything besides the power card and the wit card gives 2 gold skills now if you have the perfect deck. Man, we lost points even with the voltage hero. What the heck? Let's see. Digital Halloween, no S distance, designing item in September. So this one was made this month, no S distance though. This deck is super outdated. Well, not exactly. I don't have cards. Yeah, because this Tachyon is like from Grand Lyra, ancient card. Man, they don't have S distance. Like I have that capped speed though. I don't. It's such a hard way. Yeah, max speed but low end. It's kind of hard to tell if it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna believe the low width is going to be back.
スタート
They still
各
have.
馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました
みんな集中してましたね。
第4コーナー
Oh,
カ
that,
ーブ
no, they don't have a run. I guess that Ricky was a pacer. No, yeah, they're using the Tachyon.
苦しいけど粘っている並ぶことできたのはマルゼンスキーマルゼンスキー今1着で
Like, Marzin still good in 2025. It's crazy.
この結果で
Like, Cut Gold skill is like a super version of Playtime is Over. Yeah, it's like an ultra version of it, which is just went from like a kind of hard to use evolution skill to a very strong. I think like other characters' evolution skill, like old characters, they're like not very amazing. I feel like Maruza might have to one of the stronger ones recently. It's really cute. 67, 98, no S distance. Mine has a pretty okay win rate. No S distance either, under 7,000 skill points. Stamina is okay. You need, this one's low to low end. You need like 1100 for this track. Wow, this Ricky is horrible. Stamina also. You are runner or you are a pacer? So triple pacer versus triple runner. I feel like out of this setup, the hero skill kind of didn't matter. None of them are super amazing. I think none of these were competitive builds. We still lost 10 points to the Maru's, which is like, what the hell? Well, okay. It is what it is. Oh my god, they smart.
各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出す
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
勝負どころ
Oh my god, Tormai caught up. That's bad.
栄光を待つ
I feel like
最終コーナー残り200。逃げるマルゼンスキ。
did we pass him? What happened? I think fell behind.
マルゼンスキ。しかしその差は
Run out of stamina?
マルゼンスキ。今ゴールイン。マルゼンス
But that one's at the highest then.
この結果ね。
Well, anyways, only losing 10 points is like... I mean, it's not bad. But I think like if you want to aim for top 96, you can't lose any. I actually talked to a top 96 player before. They dropped by the stream, they were like aiming for it. They actually reached it at the end. They don't queue like at this time. They like snipe the queue times. So they're trying to aim for when all the tryhards are gone and when there's none of the business. Because their logic was like, you don't want to fire Japanese businessman because they'll spend money. I find it really funny, but it kind of makes sense. Okay, so no, there's like 3 matches here that's not strong, so we're not using the buffet. This one's a UF, Billy's not even trying. Yeah, so it's like you need a combination of you know, strong characters, you know, the meta stuff, and also good queue times. You want to dodge all the scary players and then the spenders. Even though some spenders are not going to be good, but like a spender will probably also potentially be more likely to be good because they're spending, they're investing money. They might try to win, and you know, if they actually learn how to play the spender, they're going to be more likely to be scarier to have the
各
stuff.
馬娘
So all of these are like low rank characters. Just checking what month. Back in October. Back in September. All the way back in July.
今スタートが切られました。
Okay, so the next 2 might be real. Oh, okay, the last one not real probably, but this one looks kind of scary. Oh, no S distance. This stats inflation build. Having to borrow. Overall, the cost to borrow. Like stay goes not it, or like a runner. It should be like transcend. And like Falcon doesn't do anything but run anyways. This would be like Silent Suzuka of the Sand. It's not gonna be runner. Same with like Suzuka's not gonna be anything but runner. That one no S distance made like in the past. This one was more recent. S distance, no width though. 7,000 skill points. I'm kind of worried about the the one that cute. I think she's like from the Japanese Uma tubers. They're like don't really place her at like something anything too special, but I don't actually know what she's done. I think she was like kind of just like normal-ish strong. But I mean, in terms of like what's the evolution skill? Huh? don't know what skill she has. I can't recognize them, but we'll watch. We might lose points too. Hoping we don't, but I don't know. Like in terms of like the tier list I've seen, she's like at the top of the pacer tier list. Same with like swimsuit, Taramayan.
さあ始め
I don't know what she does. Double lace start. Come on.
綺麗なスタートを切りました
みんな集中してましたね
Gonna be behind the smart falcon.
スマートファルコンの
Or can't see her with all the activation.
スマートファルコン会長に飛ば
Might
している
pass her.
戦闘集団を見ていきましょうさあ激しい戦闘
Panic on Mars and
スマートファルコンマルゼンス並んできた激しい戦闘争い
pass her again. Also on Spa City. We have really high stamina. We have to use stamina.
逃げる逃げる早くも戦闘
Even though like
戦闘を伺うのは
still like under 1400. I don't think the Halloween Palmer can hit higher stamina than that to be hard. I've seen Urshaku build like from like someone like the Zafu build. The Urshaku one doesn't hit 1600 stamina. Not hitting it with Urshaku. Definitely not hitting.
6番そしてその後方から11番そしてその外から行ったのは1番
You're in the lead. We don't have I don't think anybody has Dylan Stein.
馬娘たちがどう動くか
I went for like just not doing. We went for like ultimates we could always activate over like a single one. We don't have Dylan Stein on that, even though she works. Because there's so many runners, Dylan Stein don't go like forward, we have to use things to the Ricky, what did you late start?
シャラービビったろあーしの強さにな
If Ricky panicked, that could have saved it though. So there is a no overtake zone on this. Oh my god, he lost points strong character. It shows how strong Smart Falcon is, even with no S distance. This character is super strong. I was saying earlier, I think she is still the strongest runner for the track, even with the Onsen Transcend. Yeah, Blue Falcon is just crazy. Oguri, no S distance, made in September. Falcon low stats, no S distance also in September. Who's the other one? Escar City, no S distance made. In September, what? Came out back then? I guess she did, huh? Like, I don't even remember. I pulled for her that long ago. That's fine.
スタート各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
これは一度が主役になりそうですね
ラインコーナーカーブ
馬娘たちがどう
At least for Marza, she's like the only one with like focus, which is the right version of concentration. She's kind of with it. Like, even if you have concentration, you can late start. Late start's not a stat. It's like it's just when the gate opens, you have a reaction time number. That's it. If you fall below a certain number, it gets labeled as late start. So like you could potentially have a late start that is like not that late. Like not too bad. Or you could have like a good start that is actually like slow. That's almost like a late start. And that's why those like the concentration style skills are like they're there so that you actually run the fastest because the reaction time's at the highest threshold. 10 points again, that's not too bad. That one was without anything, but we like had like no opponents really except for this one. They weren't really real, but the double lay start on that track is like I can't believe how many lay starts I've had. Like I was saying earlier, this game is taking revenge because I hate concentration. In the early days, we didn't really have enough skill points to buy it. I hated buying a skill that like didn't really contribute all the time. In my opinion, doesn't always contribute. And the time 96 player disagreed, and I complained to him. And he raced me in like a mock race. It was really fun. I didn't win, but he like lost points to me, so it was like so, he's aiming for top 96. And, losing points at all means you're dead, right? He raced me and lost points. It cracked me up. I think I took third and fourth from him. Got 125. And that's like, you lose like what, 20, 30 points, which is a big deal aiming for the very top. Let's see, Dormante, no, A dot. This guy's not even trying. I think Storm Love could potentially run this track. I'm trying to think if they actually recommend that direction. I don't think so. Yeah, because you don't really recommend soldiers anyways. Yeah, not really. Yeah, but next month is definitely a Storm Love track along with Young Legria. But like currently Bubblegum Fellow next month is like an absolute power, which is kind of exciting. They use like Tail and Bubblegum Fellow. Like based on like certain months, Bubblegum Fellow is like she loses to like too many runners. Next month's gonna be kind of crazy. Like no debuffs, so like triple runner might be good. And triple runner means that the closers will have a problem. But like Brenda Vista is supposed to be really good on the track too. I don't know if she can overtake triple runners and those. Uma Tubas are going to have to do some like trial runs. Then we'll see what the verdict is. I know I can't really tell. I think all of these were out of date. That was like, why is it loading so? Yeah, I mean, you can't really use old characters for the track. He's on your island from October, no S distance. It's like, even if you don't have cards, there are ways to try to survive, right? Like, let's say you're making a runner and you don't have all the good cards like me. You can still borrow Minecraft and trade in it for armor. This is a you can even if you don't have that one Scarlet, even though she was a discounted banner card, you can use like what's it called, like the Bourbon card for like golden groundwork. Still the only one with golden groundwork. There are ways to do it. Like, rental plus trade in the season pass. I would say like, unless you traded for something very early and you're out of stuff, which should be rare. You shouldn't really be trading for some of the battle pass stuff unless it's like you're gonna use it right away for a build for like upcoming month. This is another stats inflation build. I hate saying that because it's hard for me to tell if it's actually no S distance, max speed, no width. Why the hell? Okay, I'm going to believe they're not gonna do anything and just hope. Did I use a parfait for this? I should have. And none of them are running. Oh, we're like leaving them super fast. Horizon can't use one of her evolution skills going behind. Give me someone behind her to actually activate. You can see like Ricky is from like year 2 with Grand Live. Horizon is year 1. You can see, and they still win against S4 City, who is like the newest, character on the block for the. It's all about the build, right? Like there are tiers, but there's also like smart. Right? Oh my god, another stats inflation build. So Aurora, that's like really recent with S distance. What is this skill set? Is she a? Oh, she's a soldier. I see. McQueen. I don't understand what the idea here is at all. Cause like this guy has cards. He just borrow Darling Tag. You could probably make him scary Aurora. I don't know what he's doing. Who is teaching this build? What the hell? Like no Japanese YouTuber I watch recommend this build. Like a deck recommendation with no weight card? I don't think so. I mean, holy shit, this guy has S distance on everyone, right? Well, not the ogre rate. 46% win rate. 16%. Okay, we'll watch this, but don't think they're gonna do anything. But I'm a little worried. It's like a normal, kind of abnormal. Oh my god, stop the late start. Luckily there's like the position keeps in the head. Because competition early, phase 4, runner placement. No, they got a real guts. If we can stay away from that when the queue should be fine. If we see any of the surges enter the top tab, it's a little scary. They might not. Okay, there's a entering the top tab. I don't think he has the cell though. The ogre is a trap. I think this is a good activation timing for the Rixie. Oh, is it after the no overtake zone? This is a good speed skill. I think the acceleration is this is a cell opening. One shooting it after the power mechanic going off. This is the pacer debuff. No other one. S4 City is kind of insane though, like, he has like quite a few hidden skills. You fight a pretty strong smart falcon, you get like a skill unlock. And then if you activate another secret condition, you get like an end of career skill hint for Mile, which uses like stamina to give you like a 0.25 skill. It's really good. But it's all hidden. And like the Japanese site I checked didn't have the conditions accurate because I feel the conditions listed on the site and I still get the skills. I don't know how. You know, if I get it, I won't complain. But yeah, there's just so many secret events in this game that people just don't really know the details. Even the Japanese sites are not always accurate. Some of them aren't even listed, which is crazy. Yeah, because like there are a few characters with like super strong rivals. If you win, you usually get a skill hit. They don't really list those. So, you know, when you're building a character, you kind of want to know what you can get guaranteed. You know, you can like not bring it from like a card or a parent. You know, it kind of makes the parent training a little easier. You know, but the amount of stuff in this game, I think, is just like too much hidden stuff. Like I also heard like the white sparks. Some of these are new ones, which is like, you know, all of this stuff. All of these are like random parameters. There's like a ton of these random parameter increase ones, and all of them are like hidden. Like I think on one of the Pocket Lives I heard they don't even want to tell you what it is. You know, they want to release it slowly over time. Pocket Live, you know, hey, if you do this on the parent run, you get a chance to roll these white squads. And people brute force it anyway. They found like multiple. They did everything they could think, which is crazy, but it's like so much hidden shit in this game. They start again.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。
第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。栄光まで400。まだ差がある。ここから先頭
Luckily they don't have S distance, so we don't really need to worry about it too much. They still lose potentially, but we lost to that fast. But in general, you shouldn't really be losing to late start, to like non-S distance, unless you know a lot of fast stuff happens, like late start and perfect score. League of Heroes is such a weird format for streaming, because like there's no reason to watch weak opponents, but you just can't control who you get. So sometimes if you get a bunch of strong opponents, you're watching non-stop, there's a ton of races to watch, Otherwise, there's like no strong opponents, and it's like a skipper. But like with this format, because like it's weird, because if you want to get top 96, you don't want to face anyone strong, because you might lose points and you can't rank, right? But then it's like weak people are boring to watch, you know, so it's like a strange paradox. If you face strong people, you know, it's more interesting, because you can see like what the ranks are, but it sucks for ranking, because you might lose. UA Espar stamina a tiny bit low, no S distance though. Power Con actually have the under key power. I don't remember what that gives. Anderson no S distance, low stamina again. How do you raise stamina when you don't run a stamina file with this guy? I don't need to like did the stamina training in the summer. Like, it's like depends on what your luck like. We also S distance actually has high stamina. Skill points kinda low. You have don't even use this makes sense, yeah, because if you have KO making a baser for this track, you're not using We'll watch this one, because I think that Furioso might be scary. Yeah, we'll watch.
10番 F2RC 5番人気です。
I don't actually know what Furioso does. No laser, that's good. She'll be overtaking all of these other runners. Oh wow, who's in front? Is it the Transcend? Yeah, she has a opening leg ultimate. I actually like try to inherit hers also, along with Maru's and all. There's like what? Kita-san anime, Ballroom, Saitaku Helios, Transcend, and New Year's Maruzen. They all have like early votes. I picked the lead. So look, less already fighting that non S distance. Should be in the no overtake zone right now though. You can't pass it. Ultimate should take her into the corner out of it, and we should be able to pull ahead. Is Transcend a double? Transcend might be like a dual. A 2-point ultimate? No, I think it feels like the final leg one. Let's see if Maruzen can take the lead from her with the bigger acceleration. She does. She might get it. We get all the speed debuffs on runners. We get the awakening from Maruzen to keep the lead. There's a new awakening. Yeah, really good. Oh, did we actually lose right there? Oh my god. We lose point sign. Oh, we did okay. Yeah, because that Transcend I think kind of got her anyway. If Maruzen triggered her awakening skill, we would have got it. Okay, wow, the Fury also came out of nowhere. It's at that. Yeah, it's head. Yeah, we trigger because like she needs someone behind her because it's like same activation requirements as I don't know if I saw this. She might have triggered, I just missed it. This is like a 0.45 current speed for 4 seconds. It's crazy. I don't think there's like any skills like that. Definitely Maruzen favor on this stat. Yeah, like this Transcend with no S distance is like, why are you so strong? What the fuck? What the heck? You brought regular Ricky ultimate? This is not good. Yeah, this is like a 0.05 skill. That's less than a white skill for like more than white skill cost. Yeah, this team looks scary too. What is this? This one probably looks scarier than the other one. S distance, yep. Oh, That's really high. Are you a strange builder though? This is definitely from Design Your Island. Yep. Lying. This one, oh no, it's this. I've been tricked. The team looks scary, but the build is all out of view. We're just gonna watch it. Cause honestly, Design Your Island, like top end,
ライバルたちは強力ですが
comparable
放送を期待したいですね
to
相性抜
Onsen,
群の
like
マイルで
average.
素晴らしい走りを期待したいです
I
ね
think like if you had a really amazing Design Your Island run, you can still compete with Onsen. The only thing is like your skill points will be slightly lower, and then your stats cap is slightly lower too. Which doesn't really matter for anything but speed, I think. If you're not at 2000 speed, it doesn't matter. You still hit like 19 something, 1950 with Design Your Island. Very good. Like, oh my god, where's that from? I meant to Mars. You had the race though. Did Mars have the lace start? I didn't know. Oh my god, Falcon taking the lead, goddamn. Gonna be entering the no overtake zone soon. Ricky pulls it back, let's go. Should be nearing the no overtake zone. We might be in. Morrison's not fast. Once we hit the corner, we're gonna leave it. So we should be no longer in overtake zone. I don't know if we catch up. Ricky is not going with this ultimate activation. Ricky is strong. Because Ricky is like, her ultimate is really hard to activate. You need 6 screens, but when you activate it, she's basically running with pace of parameters. I understand. She just does like a super install in game, but parameters are higher. So as a runner, she's running with like pace of in-game stats. Which is crazy. We hit the Falcon with the speed debuffs and pull ahead. I think we did. Points to like old characters. You don't want to see that. Yeah, like everyone on the team has debuffs. That was like my strategy to deal with like my slightly weaker setup. Let's see. You have Speed Eater, Runner, and Pacer debuffs on Ricky. Morrison has Runner and Speed Eater debuffs. I think, yeah, Runner and Speed Eater. Yeah, like, I would love to get Pacer on everyone, but the Inheritance debuffs. Yeah, those like Runner debuffs are gonna be clutch because like all the serious players are gonna be using Run. Like Pacers just have that slight instability that's not desirable for the top 96 characters. Which is really sad because like League of Heroes is just kind of a runner stat PvP scenario. It's a little uninteresting, you can argue, which I agree. Everyone just has, you know, do you have runners or not? People legends, ancients. At least like 8 months ago. I guess it's like over 4 months ago, within 8 months. These are very... Only train one character for stat stacking, that thing. Wow, we're losing to Smart Falcon. Ring? Okay, we passed to it. That character is actually very great. Like, her ultimate is I think good for Inherits also, but I think on the track it runs the risk of being activated in the overtake zone or something. It's like so weird, like all of a sudden all the traps have this extra factor where like that overtake at a certain timing. So here it's like right before the final corner, which is a little before the actual final leg. And it basically makes a lot of like end of middle leg or like second half middle leg skills not good. You're building the character, you have to like double check your skill activation timings and make sure you don't buy it along. This might trigger in the no overtake zone. A perfect score. think we lost 20 points so far, yeah. Which means that we are probably already not going to be in top 96 someday. I don't even know if that can hit top 300, 20 points missing. Let's check. Is that a super runner? Don't like what I see. Forfeit boost for the last one. UV Ricky no assistance. S is the low guts, that's why the ranking is so low. Why do they borrow stay gold when you go borrowing a guts card? Why is it not transcend? Transcend gives you concentration. It doesn't make any sense. Are you a super runner? You are. Be dirt. Yeah, see, there we go. Like, transcend is here, get the concentration. This is a cut. She already has concentration, so it's like there's no point. Wow, did he actually put it into? Wait, no, you have. Yes, Smart Falcon. So you're using the other evolution line. And Transcend can use the concentration because of herself. Wait a minute. What does the Suzuka have? One, two, three, four. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that right? I think that's right. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know what he's my brain. Something is wrong. I'm not sure what. No S distance. No S distance. Does have S distance. Holy shit, man. Oh, the win rate's really high. Alright, we're going to watch. It's like super runner, triple runner build. Which is like, normally when you run triple runner, you run a super runner. Kill the backline, but there's no backline for League of Heroes, so it'll be interesting. I don't think the Super Runner and the Ricky will be a problem, but the Transcend is like, you know, new character power. She's like top 3 for sure. Like, yeah, it's the top 3 is Smart Parade, Smart Falcon, Onsen, Transcend, and Espoir City, with Espoir City slightly weaker. And I think it's a toss-up between the other two. No, they still we did it! But they still have concentration, so they still have better gate. Yeah, you can see like, oh, the gate exit. Oh my god. Oh, Maruzen. Oh shit, let's go Maruzen. That's still bad for everyone. Like, we don't have concentration, but then Leo does the Rick. We had like a bad start. Yeah, the lane movement combo, yeah. Look at the top one. Look at the normal trigger, yeah, we're triggering the this is a good timing for Ricky also. Let's see if we actually can kill them with stronger endgame. We have triple defense. We're going to mad. That's competition for everybody. What happens to us for Sui? Tomorrow's the number one. I mean, I knew we were gonna lose points. But at least we didn't lose as many points. Oh, we lost 40. It's already over. Top 96 range. What is this, dude? Like the 2000 top speed is why it's like she's able to hang in there. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Like the other stats were like power and width is fine. Guts is a bit low. Stamina. Skill points on that. It's like if she had transcend or concentration, this might be a different story against that. We might be having a bigger issue. What happened? Well, it is what it is. She does have concentration, right? Yeah, she did. Like this Ricky had like a normal start. But she doesn't even have like a starting ultimate inherits to move faster. We have groundwork. We have the other one. I think this is. No, I think this right now. What? Am I blind? What is it? What's it called? Oh, anyway, it is this one. Yeah, but she does have it. How did she get so much speed? Because like the beginning of this track is not a straight and it's not a one. How did you get all that speed? Like, it can't be from Uma's stat. I have that. I didn't have that speed. Huh? I don't understand what happened. I can't figure out why she was so fast. Oh, does Esquire not have Boomer Stand? Interesting. There's like so many other crazy skills. Yeah, I don't know how she was able to take the lead so hard. It's like, you know, by the just on paper, it should be Transcend being the problem character, not the Ricky. Well, whatever. Just sometimes this stuff happens. No, you know what? Let's take a quick rewatch. I wanna see what skills the other Ricky triggers, because it really is confusing. Because the first thought of this track is not a corner, it's not a straight. You have a lot less activation. It's like, what happened? What actually happened? So, we trigger the acceleration at the beginning. I am not seeing enemy Ricky activation. Okay, top runner, everyone has that. Using position to the
1馬身離れてエスポアール7奥深いポケットを抜けて各馬娘が向こう上面に入っていきます。サイレンス鈴鹿快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿単身で飛ばしていきます。
Why are you in the lead?
向こう上面中間に入っていく。先頭は依然サイレンス鈴鹿続きました。
What the fuck is that? I don't understand. I did not notice anything that was special. So it's like, why are you in the front? How did you beat your own partner? Okay, it's gonna stay a mystery. Maybe I have to rewatch the tape later and then figure it out. But right now, I don't. Let's see. Sanyo Island in September. No S distance. Halloween. This is an ancient building. It's like also from August, end of August. Does have S distance. Hungary, no S distance. I didn't even play the new Safari. Also, like, Kino region, the Valentine one is pretty good. It's also one of those rare, those characters. I think when the Valentine one came out, we didn't really have any dirt races. You don't see much of her. And then with like all of these new course parameters, like on this track, the ultimate might get eaten by the no, but take no. So it's like, you know, you can use it, but they recommend it use at your own risk. And just if you get lucky, it works. If it doesn't, if you're not lucky, it actually does not. Yeah, like one of Espoir City's like hidden events is like a very good mile skill for like second half middle leg of mile. That's what they know of, I think, zone 2. Like, you either have to activate it really late into it for it to be good, or have to activate early enough before it. That's just like too much gamble. It's like maybe like a 50% chance of it failing at a good timing, and that's like not a very good odds. Especially as like an inherit skill. Well, not inherit skill, as like just a white skill. It's like if you can bring, you know, guarantee stuff, you want to do that over gambling if you have the option. And then for acceleration, you gamble sometimes because you have nothing better. See, transcend, no S distance, EB2, design your island. This one looks like it might be from the new scenario though. No S distance either. Oh, this still design your island. That means like this guy has crazy parents for 1950. Because like the cap for last scenario was 1850, so yeah, like he raised the cap by 100 from the parents. No S distance. This one looks more also from this. Oh wow, what? This guy, people in there all speed parents. God damn it, what to tell just from this. Okay, well, they don't have S distance on anybody. It's the final race. I think it's the final race. We'll just watch it. I don't think anything will happen here that will go wrong for me. There's no more races after this. We'll just watch it to finish it off. Like sometimes the final race is like versus like UG, UE, or UC. You're like, I can't watch that. But this one, maybe there will be upset on it. The lead. Oh, we don't take the lead. What? Falcon, scary character. And they find Esposito is really good. Like Transcend, the original one, she's like Smart Falcon original, where she needs to be first and second place for her. So like when she was released, she didn't really make a splash. Because what ended up happening was everyone ran like Silent Suzuka or Twin Turbo as super run resident. Kind of just destroy all of the characters. So it's like, it's hard, you know, being a runner sometimes. And your ultimate's like, if you're in the first or second slot, or if you're not there, nothing happens. And you have like Suzuka show up and like, what the fuck? Just super runner that shit. They don't even get to use it. This is really funny, like, you know, even though Smart Falcon is nicknamed Silent Suzuka Descent, you can just bring Suzuka to Descent in this game and then erase her. I think that's the original one. You can't do that to the parade one. Parade one's too slow. Yep, so as expected, no accident, but never be too sure. So we lost 40 points, which is actually like a lot better than I expected. I think usually I lose like about 100 by now. That's pretty good. Okay, take a screenshot of this. We'll take a look at the top 300, see what the builds look like. Pretty sure it's gonna be all run. We'll take a look at the stats too, cause like, I'm trying to, do I need to train anymore for this month? If I don't, you know, I'll be pretty nice. But it is like, kind of, it's like the new onsen scenario is kind of hard. I'm just trying to learn learning how to optimize. I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, so as expected, Esper City is dominating. I had a feeling I didn't need to touch this character. Like, she's not the highest rated Esper City I have. The highest one I have is like a UB8. And that UB8 is like missing load acceleration. But then this one has like way better timing skills. Everything's like dodges the no pass, the no overtake zone. And it has the debuff still. So they chose not to retrain down, which was a good decision. I've been trying to retrain a better Marazinski. This one honestly is good. Lots of strong skills. All of like the inherited stuff too, which is like very difficult to like have everything line up. I just wish like I didn't mess up this run because like I didn't use any hint books on her, or not all the hint books, because I forgot. I haven't used that as an ace in a long time. So like I could have like more double circles here if I remember to max out the hints. Very disappointing. And the Riki is like the hardest character to train. I hate training with this character, even though she's so strong. It's like trying to line up 6 green skills from parent inheritance is like a nightmare. You can see this one is missing like autumn speed skill. Didn't trigger, you know. And then like what's it called? Parade Riki actually has an amazing ultimate, which you know she's right here. And I actually got her skill on inherit, so you know for Riki to inherit Riki's skill and inherit the speed debuffs and inherit all of the green skills and inherit all Haru with. Like man, you know how many runs I have to abandon for this? Too much work. I hate training this character, but if you do it, she's so strong. But she is kind of out of date. But it's still crazy how strong, how long she's been top tier. Like she's finally like A+ tier, I think. But she's been S tier for so long, it's insane. Like she started weakening last dirt. I think it was champion meeting the last dirt one, which was like it was like the blue falcon domination thing. Was that a League of Heroes? But yeah, still it's like maybe I'm done with this month. I should probably just do other stuff. We'll see. Take a look at top 96. Yep, perfect score is 300. Yeah, so top 300. They've only lost 20 points. You are so close. Being at like 40 point loss, we're like, maybe top 1000, maybe, I don't know. Now let's take a look at what it looks like. Wow, Bourbon is here. Valentine Bourbon, that's even older. What in the world is this guy? 6700. Looks like I got lucky with the Qs or something. Because we don't have the early acceleration. Because this one doesn't accelerate like Scissor Cut, doesn't evolve concentration. Like Bourbon is in a bad spot. It's all the best runner cards of Bourbon. I wonder if they're trying to punish Valentine Bourbon. Because like the event card Halloween in year 1, top tier like runner card is Halloween Bourbon. And then they came out with like the sports festival Bourbon, which was like Golden Groundwork. Never saw Golden Groundwork again. And now we have Power Bourbon, which is also top tier for runners. Like, how do you play this game as a Bourbon fan? It's like, now that one of the best cards is Bourbon, you can't use it. Yeah, honestly, you can't even use Bourbon really to be a top tier. Because you just, the card strength is too weak without her. Man, this guy's cards are not great. He's fucking no losses. How in the world? That's like Zero, Ricky, Marazinski, swimsuit. And then what, like, wow, Marazinski with Major Ramon. This is ancient stuff. And he's number 1. I think like the number one is like who got here most recently, because everyone here is the same amount. Wow, this is a double pacer runner build. You don't even have S distance. What the fuck? You ate 8? Okay, interesting. I can do this deck. Wow, I actually have a better deck than him because I have 3-star the PAL card. What in the world? Is this 18 current? 3, 6, 9. Oh, 15 power. He doesn't have S distance though. This guy would definitely fall out in the later half. Wow, this Taiki is insane. Don't think Taiki is that good on this track. Yeah, because the ultimate doesn't work here on this track. She's a next moth character. Yeah, her win rate's not that high. 12%. Is it? Taramai is 50. Is the Falcon losing? Oh, the Falcon is losing to the Taramai. How? Is your deck not perfect? That's not perfect. You don't have the acceleration that you can. I don't think these are real top 96 players. It's like, I don't know, like some of these builds look kind of questionable. I think this got lucky. Like this guy right here, number 5. None of these guys are awesome. Like, this guy has probably the top tier stuff. He doesn't. There's no Burber. Here's the top tier character. Yeah, UA. Yeah, so this deck is the perfect deck right now for like Transcend, Minecraft for this track anyway. Burber. Okay, so she's at max power, 48.900% top 3. Transcend also at the top. Why is he barring? Oh, okay. No, that doesn't make sense. This was on the 3rd. This was turned on the 12th. Okay, somewhere along the line he picked up Minecraft. He didn't have that before. Yeah, see, like, he picked up Minecraft. Okay, you can tell the history of the days from analyzing the dates. Yeah, like, picked up Minecraft from the gacha, went to borrow Melbourne. I wonder why the Falcon isn't using Transcend. Because normally you think the deck would be the same across the board. Very strange. Like, this one was trained earlier. I don't know if Melbourne was released yet. He probably didn't have his own Minecraft. He just didn't get a better run. Or he didn't have time. Yeah, but like, these teams are like the top tier right now. How is a UC9 up here? This guy is so lucky. What is this? Okay, the Transcend is really, it looks pretty strong. The guts is a bit low. Stamina is a bit low. Like this Falcon is like. What's my luck? What the hell? I just take a quick browse of everyone else. Anything that stands out? It's like Swimsuit Taramaya is top tier. Like, and then you just have like randoms. The regular Transcend is like surprising. Like I said earlier, she has that like problem with ultimate if she's not in the front. So it's not very reliable on like a front heavy situation like that is this one. What the fuck, UE7? How did this team lose nothing? To match up with this guy, dude, I'll kill him. What the fuck? Oh my god. I am upset. This fucking did lose nothing. Oh, it's funny, like last time we had League of Heroes, I saw this too. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's just luck. Because at the very end, these guys don't exist anymore. On like the next couple of days, they will fall out. But man, they're so lucky. Like I remember seeing a bunch of like low rings last time, but they weren't there at the very end. Like you ate, you ate 5. This was made post Boban, I think, but it doesn't have the capacity to borrow it. So we do not see anything that is not a runner or a pacer yet. Which makes sense, like it's just not very feasible for a soldier to have a chance. Well, it's a good thing I changed my mind. Like, I wanted to do it, but I think the setup just didn't work out. I just gave up at the end. Just switched over to Maruzen. Honestly, Maruzen is a good pick for the low rank guy in the top 96 right now and no points lost. There's like 2 people so far who is high rank with no stats. Okay, yeah, everyone top 100 looks about like that. Like IT Shogo. I think she's actually pretty good on this track. Because her ultimate is like insane. 8,000 skill points must be nice. How do you even hit that high? Oh, this guy is a serious player, because like this skill right here is a Medro Doba skill. The 5 to 6 position looks on this track. That's for a pacer, because like this guy knows he's to be matched up against a bunch of runners. He's bringing a 5th and 6th position acceleration for a pacer, which is not normal. So for this setup, it runner, regular Taramai. Does she even do running? Okay. This guy has the cards to do it though. Yeah, like I'm like never sure how they're gonna resolve all these ties. So many ties up here. I think up to 200, like up to 150, or what's the cutoff line? 120? What is it? 110? Yeah, like at 112 is the cutoff line for max points right now. Like, can't really fit everyone, so I wonder if it's like the timing you do it. Yeah, like what happens if you're like the last day, you're like tied for like 96? It gets to be number 96. I don't know, maybe it checks your win rates and stuff or something. Do a quick scan if I see anything weird. Ooh, the Dolto. A2S power S speed. 76 free. Is it above average? I guess that's around average. Skill points. The concentration we do. This is a. I think this is a speed skill, even though it's an evolved heal. Ultimate is a debuff. It's like 5 people. Oh, you know, okay, it hits 2 people in front, 2 people in back. Speed debuff skill and ultimate. It's like still mostly a speed skill, but it's like a small debuff. Does she have debuff? She doesn't. I think like once we hit the later days, we're gonna see a bunch of scary builds with debuffs on them. You kind of need it. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for today. I think there's too many like randomness to really tell who is like scary right now. Because we have like some low rank people, some weaker Number 2 right now is like, not even test this yet. If I refresh it, is it gonna update right now? Not. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's like super scary from the top yet. Actually, maybe this number 15 is scary. No, UA4 is your lowest. Oh my, triple S. Hype. Okay, perfect deck. High speed, double circle, a lot of stuff. Oh, that's a pretty scary build. I don't think I see any debuffs though. Oh, Speed Eater, but that's easy to get because the deck is Speed Eater. This distance on the Transcend. Close to 8,000 skill points. Oh my god. Oh, look at holy shit, look at these inherits. Maruzen acceleration, Maruzen opening speed. What is this? No? Oh, it's the Helios skill. That makes sense. So you have Tachyon, Helios. This is Fuji Kiseki. Yeah, this guy is balling the hell out. He got like everything, I think. I think this belongs to Valentine, Beijing. This is like dream scenario. You get like everything. And then her ultimate also it takes the lead. You only have 20% win rate, which is crazy. No, I think this guy will survive to the later. This guy might survive to the later. You see, Blue Falcon is just so strong. Also has quite a bit. Even has Angling in there. You know, like this kind of build, the amount of runs you have to do. You're like playing non-stop. You're abandoning runs non-stop. It's like once I think what I do is like I play up to the second inheritance event and I forfeit if it doesn't roll well. But like these players, they especially because they're not ready. What they do is like I see this from the Japanese too, they have their own turns. They don't like need to maximize rental like I do. What they do is like they play up to like the end of year 1, and then based on certain parameters they forfeit off. And I think some of them forfeit at the end, like the second half of year 1. They're like, oh, if I don't get X amount of stats, or if these things don't trigger, I forfeit. And then the next forfeit timing is the first inheritance event. They don't get like maybe like certain percentage of the skills they want, they forfeit. So they're like doing a ton of runs for the perfect scenario. They don't even gamble with the second one. They're trying to save time. With that kind of playstyle, you know, you eat up so many pots, you're basically using crystals to play, and I can't do that, I'm afraid of play. That's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna see if tomorrow is going to be, let's see what it ends up tomorrow looking like with the top 96, but that's gonna be it for me. See you guys tomorrow.